right, so here I am out here before the Bassmaster Elite Series is getting ready to kick off. Now, you know, as a pro angler, you got to take extra steps in order to get prepared and do what you need to do. I'm just going to show you what I do for practice before my practice, so to speak. So before the season starts, I've done this the last couple years and I really like it, and I'm worked this into my mix. I encourage other anglers, if you're serious about your tournament season or you're serious about big bait fishing or whatever you're into bass fishing wise, this might be able to help you out. And I want to just show you real quick. It looks like a mess, and this is not everything, you know, but I'm a pro angler. I'm gonna sit down and kind of tell you what's going on here. I'm a pro angler and I'm fishing the Bassmaster Elite Series. So the practice officially starts tomorrow. Now we start out in Florida. We're down here at the St. Johns River, and I got down here a day early so that today I could get out on the water, not where we're fishing the tournament. This is a private lake that I have access to. We're fishing here. I haven't caught a fish today yet, but I'm ironing out all of my my stuff here. Ironing out all of my stuff, and what I mean by that is that I've rearranged a lot of reels to other rods. I got new rods. I got some new rods. I always implement a couple new rods into my mix throughout the year, and I'm gonna have I got 2 new reels for this year, and I'm expecting a few more to come in, but everybody's back ordered, right? That's it's just kind of the way it goes. But what I'm doing, I put new line on every single reel. And, you know, like I said, some of those reels are switched around to different rods, and some of the rods are new. I'm fishing with each one of these setups for about 5 to 10 minutes each. And I'm getting the casting dialed in, checking my drag on each reel, and then just making sure, and then getting the feel to make sure everything's right, to make sure there's no nicks in my rod guides for whatever reason. You know, transferring from boat to boat, things may have gotten dinged up a little bit, and as I want to make sure everything is good there. So for example here, this is it's my Ned rig, little Ned bomb on there. You can see that bad boy on there. That could be something that could play, because it's cold down here in Florida, and things are going to be a little tougher than normal. And so I moved this reel from another rod that I had, moved it over to the micro jig rod. I put new 12-pound Sunline X Plasma on there, put a new 8-pound Sunline Sniper leader on there, and then I got my little bait. So I just fished this for about 5 minutes on a point over there that had some underwater grass on it. Felt right. I kind of got the feel of this one, and that one is good to go. Now I've still got all of my other spinning rods to kind of check and do the same thing with. I've had, you know, here's another example. There's a bait caster. I put new line. This is put shooter 16. There's my little tag, because I got so many rods and reels. I need to keep track of what I've got and when I put it on there. So this is when I put it on there, 2/1/22. Last week, put the line on there, Daiwa Tatula 7-1, freshy fresh Sunline, and then there's mini swim jig. It's that is, I believe that's 7/16. Might fish some deeper grass with that. Got the mini D chunk on there, and it is ready to rock. Now this rod here is a new prototype. I'm just going to let the cat out of the bag. If you're a video watcher of my YouTube, Facebook, and whatnots, it's just for you. We got a new swim jig rod coming from Cashin, coming at the Classic. So be ready. New swim jig rod. This is a bad dude right here. I'm telling you, 7.3, and it is the perfect balance. It's got the microwave guides, perfect balance. Oh, sorry. That's enough preview. You want to know about what I'm doing with all my rods and reels. So that's basically what I'm doing with each rod. And as you can see, I've got, I don't know, 25 to 30 rods that I'm starting out with here in Florida. We got 2 events back to back. So I want to make sure everything is dialed in. I don't have to waste any time in practice checking my rods, checking my reels. Now I've had times, I mean, it happened to me later in the year, last year. I switched a reel to another rod and I fished it, caught some fish on it, and then something happened and I bumped my drag. It loosened up, cost me a big fish, not a giant, but a quality fish I could have culled with during a tournament, and it aggravated me. So I always like to make sure, and you know about my last video talking about the anxiety and being prepared. Definitely something that I like to be prepared for. This is part of the preparation process. I've got plenty of time. It's a little chilly today, but at least it's not raining. We're supposed to get rain tomorrow, so I want to make sure I have all of this stuff dialed in and ready as I'm looking at all of my rods across my deck. I've got just these couple spinning rods left, and yeah, I mean, I got a new big glide bait, big depths 250. I was just firing that around, playing around with it. So I'm trying it all. I'm gonna have it all ready. So if I get out there and I feel like it's the right situation for what I'm doing, I'll be prepared. So even if you have, let's say, even if you have 4 rods and you're going to start your tournament season, I highly encourage you, take a little time, take an hour or 2, whatever you need, get out there. Even if you go stand on a dock, you don't have a boat, you're just going to stand on a dock, fish with each one of these reels and rods, the setups that you're going to be using for the upcoming tournament. Fish with them for just like 5 or 10 minutes at least. Make sure that you have that rod ready to go casting wise. Check your drag, make sure your rod, nothing's dinged up, and then you'll be better prepared and you'll have a better tournament and better tournament success. So that's just a little tip right there. All right. If you have any questions or anything that you like to do before your tournament season, drop it down there in the comments. I want to hear about it. Let me know what's going on, and I'll look forward to hearing more about it. And that's my little preparation deal. And I'm gonna get back out here and finish up all these spinning rods so I can be ready for my practice